Hello folks, welcome to the Vinson Voice, a weekly television show where we talk about what's going on in and around your Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. I'm your host, Greg Swartz. Got a special friend with me here today, Mr. Brandon McGhee.
How you doing, Greg?
Brandon, how you doing?
Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
That's all right. Brandon has been with us for, what, 2 years now?
About 2 years now.
2 years now.
About 2 years
and
now.
he is our Equal Employment Opportunity Specialist here at the VA. He kind of makes sure all our little EEO programs go on.
That's correct. Special emphasis programs, we call them.
Exactly.
Basically, cultural observances that we do. Now they're very much directed towards employment.
Yes,
The employment piece, and not just the cultural piece, but the whole employment piece to make sure we're hiring
Okay.
an inclusive and diverse workforce. That's kind of our goal.
That's it. Not only is he an EEO specialist, but he is also a veteran.
Yes, I am.
Of the United States Navy, did 27 years.
That's correct. 27
Wow.
proud years of service.
That's right. And you finished out your tour as an operations
As a
officer.
Chief Warrant Officer, CW04,
Okay.
ops type. Lot of operational experience.
Oh yeah, man, that's something. And we just found out we've been in some of the same
places, right?
together.
Yes, right. Small world.
In
Small
Haiti,
world.
'94.
Yes.
Of course, in Desert Storm.
Desert Storm.
And then you took it further and went on to OEF.
OEF, and some OIF as well.
Yeah,
a little bit of both.
This man's got a wealth of experience. Yeah. He is also part of one of our husband and wife teams out here, Ms. Tanya McGhee.
That's right. Another veteran, another Navy veteran.
That's right.
We met.
And she's the chief nurse of primary care.
That's correct. Yes, she is.
Man, it's just awesome to have you guys serving again.
That's what it's continue to serve together. That's our family thing, be of service.
There you go.
That's kind of what we believe.
That's it. So we want to talk about the program that's coming up, Diversity Day.
Yes. So we have a phenomenal program. It's going to be our largest program of the year.
Okay.
It's intended to be that way because it's a combination of all the other different observances that we have throughout the year.
Right.
So our Diversity Day program, it's a program that brings together everything from a Black employment program, Hispanic employment, disability awareness, LGBTQ, Native American. It just brings them all together into one big program. And kind of for this year, we're going to have some special guests.
Okay.
Have a couple of renowned entertainers here to put on a blues show. Okay. Hopefully, our veterans will kind of love that and enjoy that.
I think they will.
And then have some spirited discussion with some key employees, committee members, to give their viewpoint on what is EEO to them.
Okay.
And also share with the employees here and the veterans how that program affects them, what the program can actually do for them, what's the benefits from the program.
Right.
So we'll have a discussion about that, have some great entertainment. Can't forget the food.
Cannot
forget the food. That's important. It will also include some cultural foods.
Okay.
Representing like Asian American Pacific Islanders. We just had that celebration last month, and so we're going to retool that again and bring out some different foods from some of the Asian American heritage countries. Have some food obviously related to Black employment, Black history type dishes, foods for just general Native American, some healthy choices, things that you would normally just kind of draw from the land as you kind of think about the Native American ancestry and history. And then just have some of those good things like cake and cookies and stuff like that that people just enjoy. So it should be a good time.
That's good. That's good. And that's going to be when?
So that's going to be Thursday, June 27th.
Okay.
That's 2 weeks from now. It'll kick off at 11 o'clock a.m. in our auditorium here.
Okay.
And it'll start off with obviously with the opening. That panel discussion I was talking about with a lot of our key committee members, and then kind of conclude with the a great blues show from some entertainers that I'm really looking to hear from. Maybe the first time that it'll actually be Otis Redding III who's going to be joining us.
Yeah, he's been here before.
He's been here before. It'll be the first time that I've ever heard him.
Okay.
I obviously know his dad's music.
Quite good. Yeah, he's quite good.
So yeah, I've heard a lot about it. So I was really interested when I was able to get him booked.
Awesome.
For this, to get him back here, like I was like stoked. I was like, this is going to be a good time.
He had a good time last time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I tell you right now, he loves veterans.
Okay.
I mean, he loves veterans. He's committed to folks like us that have really been of service to this country.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's an extremely patriotic guy. So it was no problem getting him to agree to come back here and perform for us again. So we're looking forward to that.
All right. And who's our other special guest?
So the other special guest is Dr. Marlena Smalls. And it's kind of one of those things she performed for us in Black History program. And she really didn't do a lot of singing. Because she's a singer, she's an entertainer, but she's kind of, obviously getting up there in age, and I hate to say that.
Yeah, I hear you.
But we all, it all catches up with us all. But she's did a whole lot more educating and speaking but this time we're going to hear her voice.
Oh, good.
And this time I was able to really put something together where I'm pairing those two up.
Yeah, that's,
so they're
that's
gonna,
awesome.
Yeah, so that's really, you know, his guitar, her voice,
Yeah.
some nice blues, and I think that should really just bring us together, because blues is, you know, we're talking about diversity in America.
Hey, music is a
it brings people together. It brings people together,
That's
right?
That's
you know,
right. She's got a wonderful voice, because I saw some of the video clips of her from last time, and then of course I saw Otis Redding III when he was here.
Yes.
And so yeah, I think it's going to be an incredible.
It should be an amazing show. It should be an amazing show. And it's like, I mean, see, get people out there, make them aware of what's there.
That's right.
You know, enjoy, you know, some food and some refreshments, but really it's about awareness. It's about raising awareness.
This is also a good time because people can bring their children.
Yes, they can.
And learn some history.
The entire family's invited.
That's
like
right.
everybody.
That's right.
Everybody.
It'd be good for the kids.
It's the summer, kids are out.
That's right.
You know, get something to do for the afternoon.
Bring
hey, come on down.
Yeah,
come on down.
Good music. Hear a little bit about history. And
yes, there you go.
There you go. I mean, that's what I think is lacking today in our schools, in our public education system, is the history of the past. They keep trying to catch up with what's going on now. You
got to know where you've been.
That's right. That's right.
You have to know where you've been.
I think the past gets lost and stuff, because I don't think there are too many kids that even know what World War II was.
You're probably right.
World War I. They probably don't even know that they had a World War I.
Exactly right.
You know? So it's a good opportunity for them to come on out here, sit with some of our veterans. You know, they can learn some stuff from them, and then also from our entertainers. You know,
learn a lot.
Because
both
of them are incredible.
Definitely.
And then of course we bring a wealth of experience.
We're going to have a ton of experience there. Support from our leadership. They're giving their views of equal employment opportunities. So it's going to be a great opportunity for us just to share a lot of information and just have a good time together.
That's right. All right. So on June 27th, here in our auditorium, from 11 to 2 p.m. When we come on out, let's have a good time. And like I said, bring out your family and stuff. This is a great opportunity for the kids, since they're out of school, to come and see some history and actually sit down and talk with somebody that has been there. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, my friend.
I really appreciate you.
Always.
All right, and we're going to have you on again.
Always.
All right, and folks, with that, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cannon, President of Citizens Bank of Lawrence County. If you're presently a customer of ours, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing us to be your bank. We appreciate the confidence you have placed in us and enjoy providing you with the most up-to-date banking products and services to satisfy your needs. If you're not a current customer, we would like to invite you to stop by and let us show you true community banking at its best. We concentrate on our local community, doing our part to make Dublin and Lawrence County a better place to live, work, play, and retire. We recently introduced 2 new products, eStatements and Access Now, our mobile banking app. Both of these products will help to make banking with us more convenient and will also help to provide you with a safer and more secure banking experience. So for all your banking needs, just give us a call or stop by and let us show you personal banking at its best. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Perry Williamson. We've been serving the Dublin and Lawrence community for over 90 years here at Williamson's Bakery. We specialize in donuts, cakes, pies, cupcakes, cookies, birthday cakes. They're our business, not a hobby. And don't forget our large selection of cheese straws. For special orders, contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or better yet, just come get you some. When you stop by, be sure to try our all-new Pig in the Blankets. We have bacon, sausage, and chicken. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, Dublin, Georgia. For the hot, freshest donuts, come to Williamson's Bakery. We proudly support our area athletics.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Once again, I'm your host, Greg Swartz. Today, I got a special friend with me, Mr. Keith Griffin.
Yes, sir.
We've been doing this for a long time now.
Long time.
I know. I think you came on a year before me.
Yeah.
So I'm 16 years. You do at 17,
18.
right?
18. I might have you about 2 years.
Yeah. So you might. Yeah. You just might. That's right. But anyway, Keith is our Veterans Experience Officer. That title has changed quite a bit here lately. Used to be the Customer Service Manager, and now you're the Veteran Experience Officer, which sheds a new light on how we try to. We've been treating our veterans great anyway here. And but they kind of put a little title to it and stuff where it kind of gets everybody involved in the veterans experience. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, right now, VA is going through a tremendous change.
Yes.
For everybody that's aware, the Mission Act was just went into effect on June the 6th, and that's where the veterans have a choice about their treatment,
Right.
whether they choose to be seen here in the seen here at the facility or seen in the community.
Okay.
So we're doing a lot of things with just trying to improve the experience of veterans. The reason I'm here to talk with you today, Greg, I'm reaching out to the community.
Okay.
I need some volunteers.
All right.
And we're a program that I'm trying to start here is called the Red Coat Ambassador Program. And what I'm asking for volunteers who have 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever time they may have to come to the facility and consider being one of my Red Coat Ambassadors.
Okay.
And what this individual would do, they would be a customer service agent for the veteran.
Okay.
We have some long hallways
Yes,
here,
sir.
and the facility is divided into odd numbers on one side, even numbers on the other side, and of course we have 2 floors.
Right, which
So
equals
I'm-
a lot of miles.
Yes, yes. So I'm asking my Red Coat Ambassadors to escort veterans to their different appointments. I'm asking them to work my waiting room areas, because a lot of times a veteran, understand a lot of our veterans are up in age.
Right.
And so looking at our check-in process, one way a veteran checks in for their appointment, they come in, they present their veteran's ID card, they go to the kiosk.
Right. Right.
Kiosk scans the card, asks them a series of questions,
Yep.
the veteran go and have a seat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in today's healthcare, you may have an appointment scheduled at 9:15. Depending on what may happen prior to that appointment time, the provider could get held over.
Right,
A
right.
individual may come in, and the situation may change sometimes,
right.
where the appointment may go over that 30-minute time slot. So what I would like for my volunteers to do, working hand in hand with Carl Vinson VA staff, my MSAs.
Right.
If we know a appointment is running overtime, then my MSA will relay the information to my Red Coat Ambassador. My ambassador will go to the waiting room, let that veteran know, Mr. Smith, we have not forgot about you. Your
Right.
appointment's at 9:15.
Okay.
It's 9:30. We're running a little bit behind.
Yeah.
You know, so just be a agent,
Yeah.
a customer service agent, just helping the veterans out any way that they possibly can. A lot of facilities across the nation have these Red Coat Ambassadors. What we're going to do, we're going to provide them with a red vest
Okay.
or a red blazer that they will wear. We will have them positioned mainly in front of Building 1 and Building 5, the entryways of the facility.
Right.
So when a veteran or a family member comes in, need directions or need any type of services, these volunteers, Red Coat Ambassadors, can assist them with that.
Right. Right.
So just a way to improve the veterans' experience. Like many of you have said many of times, you look at the length of our hallways and how
Yes.
big our facility is. Sometimes it can be very difficult trying to get from point A to point B.
right.
And the hallways do look alike sometimes. And with our older age veterans, that can be a little bit tough for
Right,
them.
right.
Yeah. So anybody out in the community who's looking to volunteer just some of their hours, please reach out to myself here at the facility, Keith Griffin, Veteran Experience Officer, or reach out to Volunteer Services. We'll get you the required paperwork that you need to fill out, and we will put you to work. But when you're talking about veterans experience, Greg, it's all about the total experience.
That's right.
From the time that veteran walk into our facility
right.
to the time they leave, we want that experience to be a very positive experience. And I'm the first to admit, sometime here at the VA, we get it wrong.
Yeah.
And
right.
when we get it wrong, we want to provide immediate service recovery to that veteran or that family member. So a lot of times I think a lot of it is just a misunderstanding between the employee
Right.
and the veteran. And some of our employees may not be subject matter expert on what the veteran may be looking for. So I challenge our employees through the training I provide to them.
Yeah.
Whenever you don't have an answer for the veteran, make sure you get somebody on the phone
There you
or you
go.
get in touch with somebody who is a subject matter expert before that veteran leaves, and we
Right.
can try to address their questions and their needs before they leave the facility.
There you go. Because sometimes it can be kind of confusing a little bit.
It can.
Sometimes around
It
here.
can.
And you know, with everybody going everywhere, and you know, folks, we're not sitting on our hands out here. So don't think that them people sitting behind the desk aren't doing anything, because they're doing tons of stuff behind that screen
Yeah.
that you don't see. They're entering patient information. They're trying to make appointments. You know, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing behind that screen, so they're not ignoring you. All right, so, and sometimes all you need to do is say, sir or ma'am, and they will immediately begin to give you your help and all. But just be patient with them, because a lot of times they're, they're, like I said, we're not sitting on our hands, and these folks are behind there actually doing work on the computer that you don't need to be, well, not saying that you don't need to see, but it pertains to another veteran or yourself, and they just want to make sure that you have the best care that you can get here at Carl Vinson.
Another thing I want to offer too, Greg, to our community, if you want to volunteer and not necessarily be a Red Coat ambassador, we're always looking for volunteers. I've always had the theory, it takes a village to take care of veterans.
It sure
does.
does.
When I was small coming up here in Dublin, I've always heard that phrase, it takes a village to raise a child.
That's right.
I use that phrase when it comes to taking care of veterans.
That's right.
So if you can come out here, whatever time you have to offer to our veterans, we play various games with our veterans. They do bingo.
Right.
They go to trips. They go, go fishing and things of that nature. Anything an organization want to do, volunteering-wise, to help us take care of our veterans, we're always looking for those volunteers. So just reach out, like I said, to Volunteer Services. We'll give you the information that you need, and we can set up a time frame for you to come out here and provide those services to our veterans.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like a great program, and I'm hoping we can get it up and off the ground. Well, we're going to get it. It's already started already.
Yes,
We got a few
just
red coats
few
out
in
there.
numbers.
Right. Yeah. We just need more. We just need more folks. So come on out, help us out. Any time that you can volunteer would be a great help to us. We appreciate all of our volunteers out here, and we just want to provide the best service for our veterans and their families or visitors that come out here. All right?
I agree.
All right. Well, Keith, thanks for being on the show.
It's my pleasure.
It's always, man, always. Let's try to do it another 20 years.
Sound good.
I don't think so, but we'll try. And folks, with that, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Is your internet slowing your business down? If so, call the City of Dublin for our fiber optic based internet, 478-296-1008.
Come to Roach Farm and Garden and take home something beautiful. Our Gardens by the River has an excellent selection of statuaries, bird baths, fountains, and a wide variety of flowers, fruit trees, and shrubs. Or come inside and take a look at our decorative accents. Our friendly staff will help you find just what you need for your next outdoor project. And we carry those unique items that are hard to find. Come visit us today. Roach Farm and Garden, Dublin.
Roach Farm and Garden, growing traditions.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Once again, I'm your host, Greg Swartz. I got a very special guest with me today, good friend, Miss Irene Cordele. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you? It's good to see you.
That's right. Good. Welcome to the show.
We might as well be family, right?
Pretty much.
He married one of my dear friends.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Miss Patricia Swartz. She's an awesome person. I love her to death.
I love her mama.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Leila.
That's
Miss
right.
Leila. I love
right.
Leila.
That's right. Hey, you got that, Miss Leila?
Hey, Leila.
There you go. Because she watches the show,
Well,
too.
I'm sure she does.
That's awesome. So, how long you've been with the VA for a little more than a year now? And so, how long you been nursing?
Now, I started nursing after my divorce, and so I've been a nurse since about 2010.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 9 years of nursing behind your background. And of course, you progressed up from NA to LPN and then to...
I did.
Yeah. Is it, you got a BSN or a master's?
BSN. I'm working on my master's right now. I'm at Purdue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, one thing about nursing is it doesn't matter what age you are, you're going to always progress.
Absolutely.
And walk up the ladder.
Yeah.
To get those.
And there's so many different areas you can work in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get all those different certifications and stuff, and it just makes you a little bit more formidable.
That's right. I did travel nursing and just traveled through the state.
Yeah.
And met nurses from all over and worked in ERs everywhere, and that just was really eye-opening. You know, it was amazing. I loved
travel
it.
nursing.
It was a great experience.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And then I came to the VA.
And we are so glad to have you down on our. What's the ward called? It's not Old Timers. It's Cardinal Circle. Is it Cardinal Circle?
No, I'm at Magnolia.
Magnolia Court. That's right, Magnolia Court. That's where a lot of our residents go. They're going to be here for a little while, and of course, y'all are treating them and trying to get them, help them manage their
A lot of
lifestyle.
them, a lot of them have
lifestyle
had
changes.
maybe strokes,
Yeah.
and then we try to build them back up.
Okay, that's good. As I say, I love that about our nurses and stuff. You know, that it's always something for y'all to do, and then, you know, it all comes from the heart and stuff because you want to
Yes.
get your patients well.
Yes,
and
that's
stuff.
what I would advise anybody. If you don't feel it, get out of the, you know, you
Yeah.
can't, don't go to nurse, you know, everybody's like, oh, they need nurses, let's go to nursing schools.
Yeah.
And if you can't stomach it, because it's difficult, and
Yeah.
you also got to have a heart for it. You
That's
got
right.
to.
That's right. It
And
takes a
there's-
special person.
That's right.
to
You
do
do.
that.
It really does. Yes.
And I think we've done a great job here at the Carl Vinson VA as far as our nursing staff goes.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff. I think we're over 700 nurses.
Yeah,
and
we've got
stuff.
some great nursing
Oh yeah,
out here.
We
Great
got
staff.
Some good people out here that really care about our veterans. And stuff. But recently, Friday, you have been sworn into the state nursing board.
I am.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
It was a huge, huge honor. I'm
and you're selected by the governor. Man, that is
Governor
awesome.
Governor Kemp
Yeah.
did selected me to do that. I'm blown away still.
Yeah.
I'm so honored that he trusted me to do
So
this.
the state nursing board, this is the board that your RNs go to get certified and recertified?
Well, yes and no, but the main reason that there are state nursing boards, there's 59 actually in the United States.
Okay.
Because the territories have them.
Right.
There's a few states that have LPN boards and RN boards. Georgia's all in one. So we
Okay.
have RN and LPNs are in the same board. We are mainly for the public, for their protection. That was the
Right.
main
Okay.
reason for making boards, to keep the public safe.
All right. Kind of a
But
check
we-
and balances kind of thing?
It is, it is. And we go, we do approve licenses. If somebody makes a mistake, we have to deal with that.
Right, right.
If someone is doing something like diversion
Yeah.
with narcotics.
So it's kind of like
that's a big deal.
So it's kind of like
really
a court
big.
for nursing almost?
Yes,
and
it
stuff?
is.
Okay.
The Attorney General deals with it as well.
Okay.
With the Secretary of State is over it. We just we have develop all the rules, and all of it's based on things that have happened, and we'll make
Right.
new laws,
Right,
and the
so-
legislature votes on them.
Right. So learning from our mistakes and
Right.
stuff, and then you guys
Right.
then actually create. It's almost like an RCA, root cause analysis, and trying to
It
figure
is.
out how
It
to make
is.
the process better, so that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, we do the same thing here.
I did an
at the
RCA with Tricia.
Okay.
Well, with
okay.
Pat, as
Yeah.
everybody calls her
Yeah.
around here, Pat.
That's
Pat
right.
Swartz, right.
That's right. So we're always looking for ways to improve, and we don't get it right sometimes. So with you there at the state nursing board, you can bring that experience that you get from here and
That's right.
and
Exactly.
and make it better for the public, like you said. Treating our patients right.
That's my
So-
main goal.
That is awesome. So what's next for
I don't
Irene
know.
Cordele?
Well, I'm working on my master's at Purdue, as I said.
Right.
And I'm working towards nurse practitioner.
Okay.
I'll be
all right.
on the board. My term is 3 years.
Okay.
And so at that point, I'll go into nurse practitioner.
Okay.
Start working as a nurse practitioner.
Okay. Hopefully we can keep you.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know that's right.
I
That
hope
is
so.
awesome. I know. All right. Well, Irene, really appreciate you being on the show, and congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
selection. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
It's always nice to recognize one of our employees being, like sworn in
Well,
by
I'm
the
honored
governor.
to be here at the
Yeah,
VA as
exactly.
well. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
am. I'm honored to work for the veterans.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Well, thank you.
And we're gonna get you on again.
Okay.
I'm gonna find something to get you on again.
All right. I'll see you next.
We'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Curry Companies and Curry Residential, your Caldwell banker, providing real estate services since 1902.
To so many of you who count on us for your prescription medication needs, I'd like to thank you for your years of trust. To those who've yet to choose Tomlinson Pharmacy and Medical Park Pharmacy, I invite you to stop by and discover what makes us different.
Medical Park Pharmacy is your family's one-stop destination for their prescription, health, and wellness needs. Our staff greets you with a smile and provides a level of customer care and expert service that truly sets us apart. Realizing your time is valuable, we'll always strive to have your prescriptions filled in minutes, not hours. Have a concern about a new medication? Our pharmacists are available to discuss the instructions and precautions. In addition, Medical Park Pharmacy also stocks a wide array of over-the-counter medications and medical supplies. With the drive-through window, free delivery within city limits, and refills through our phone IVR website or mobile phone app, staying healthy has never been so convenient. At Medical Park Pharmacy, local owners Wendell and Wendy Smith provide hands-on service to ensure your satisfaction. We care about earning your business and strive to make you a regular customer. Come experience a difference. Visit Medical Park Pharmacy today.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm your host, Greg Swartz. At the end of each show, we like to talk about a few things and stuff that needs to be covered. Mainly is our very first one is our Veterans Crisis Line. If you know somebody that may be in crisis or yourself may be in crisis, please call this number right here, 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1, okay? One suicide is too many. I do not know how many times I can stress that. The loss of anybody's life is too many, especially when you have help out here. You know, I've been at the end of the rope myself, so I know how it feels, all right? There is help here. Like I said, if you know somebody that's in crisis or if you're in crisis yourself, call this phone number right here, 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1. All right. The next thing we always talk about is always veterans homelessness. If you know somebody that may be in jeopardy of losing their home, a veteran that may be losing their home, or they're in unlivable conditions, or they're homeless, call 1-877-48-VET. Okay. We got people on the end of that line waiting to take your call. Caring people. We're going to get you the help that you need. All right. So 1-877-4AID-VET. All right. And then we always like to talk about social media. All right. You got our Facebook page. It's going to be, if you go into the search and you type in Dublin VA Medical Center, search it, like it, and you'll start receiving our notifications. We put everything on our Facebook page. All right. We want everybody to know what's going on here at the medical center. You know, we do pictures, you know, from events that we do for our veterans here. We got the wheelchair games coming up in July. We just got our team back from the Golden Age games, and they did very well. And I'll be posting the medal count on our Facebook page there. So we also have a Twitter feed, and it's at VA Dublin. Okay, and then you can also check out our website. All right. So with that, folks, you know, I always say at the end of each show, and we can still change the world. All it takes is one act of kindness a day. I'm your host, Greg Swartz, and we'll see you next week on the Vinson Voice.